Welcome into SheClicksBricks. I'm Stacy. A big thank you to LumiBricks for sending us this medieval troupe carriage. This is set number L9063. It contains 1,248 pieces, 29 printed pieces, 4 LED lights, and 5 minifigures. Please do us a favor and hit that thumbs up and subscribe and turn on your notifications. This set offers a lot more than you see at first glance, and I can't wait to show you. Now grab a mug of your finest mead or ale, and let's get into it. We are LumiBricks and Amazon affiliates, and those links will be in the description of this video. We have 5 minifigs with this set, and they all have a role to play. On the left, we have St. George. Really nice prince with his armor, and he's got a cape and a hood. They're actually 2 separate cloth pieces. Really well done. Nice huge sword there. Then we have our maid. Again, nice prince, and she's got a fabric skirt and really like her hood. Then we have a sheriff. His cowboy hat, his badge on his chest, nice prince, and he's holding some paper and a pen. Then we have Robin Hood. Nice feather in the cap. Nice brown vest on him. I like the green and brown together. Really well done. And our princess as well. She has a skirt, nice fabric, nice red printed dress at the top, on the top with the V-neck, and a crown on her beautiful golden hair. From the back, the princess does have some prints underneath her hair. Hard to see this way, so see if I can take her back off there. Really cute, and see her skirt goes all the way around. Then we have our Robin Hood. It's got the arrows on the back, which is really cool. And our sheriff, nice belt line there on the back. And our maid, prints continue. Her hood is detailed. And then our St. George. I'll just lift this up and see some prints on the back as well. So you can keep the skirts and the hoods on, the capes on if you want to, but you don't have to put them on. I like the versatility. I'm going to start with taking a look at the outside details of this set. And there actually are really good amount of details and prints. It's actually made to look like a wooden carriage. So I thought they did a really good job with that. There's also lots of gold detail. And these prints here are all our characters. And then our dragon for St. George and the Dragon. And we'll show you the actual dragon character in a few minutes. Well, we've got 3 wheels on the side. We've got this panel here, and it's actually 2 doors that open. Really like these gold printed pieces, gold prints. Come around to the other side. Nice staircase that leads into the inside of the carriage. And we see some of the details in there. And these horses, these are so well done. The heads are printed, and the pieces used to make the bodies are really neat. They're all attached by that bar, which is then attached to these. That's really neat. And then the other side, some more details. We've got some fencing pieces along the front, some gold details. And from the outside, there's some more details that are actually inside on the stage. The backs of them, so you can't see everything, but there is a chest there with some items on top of it. We've got an extra hood for costume, and then we have a shelf with some swords and knives. And here we have some more gold printed pieces. And then this is the other side of the carriage, which again, a railing and kind of a step down there as well. But I really like all of this detail. Everything is so layered. Different color browns to give you that wood look. And then this roof. The blue, the yellow, the gold. I like these peaks. Really nice details. It definitely has that old European medieval look for sure. So I did want to show you that these doors do open while it is on the stagecoach or the platform there, which is really neat. And there's some nice details inside. These are printed pieces. They're pretty much like window pieces. So you can take them out and put them back in easily. And it actually comes with 2 sets, and we'll show you those in a few minutes. But what I wanted to show right now is we're going to close this up, and if you lift just underneath here, you can take it right off of the wagon there. And then we have this, so nice platform there. We see the studs, so that the bottom of this set attaches to that and stays on there well. And you've got our wheels, and underneath we've got some more wheels so that it all slides with ease. Really nice build, very symmetrical, and pretty sturdy. We talked about our dragon. I'm just going to take him out, and we can take a closer look at him. Nice printed pieces on him. We have the fire breathing, which is really cool. His head does move a little bit, the top part of his body. Flip around the other side. See these, really cute. And he's just on a brick on the bottom to keep him flat. So we had the dragon on there, but this is actually the Robin Hood background. Like I said, they're very easy to change out if you want to. So let's do that. We've got the St. George and the Dragon background here and the side pieces. So we're going to change these out. So these are on here just by some studs there and some studs in here. Take that out and slide this one in. Just push it in to lock it in. And same thing on the other side. Locked in. Do it from this angle. And then we have our background piece. So it's just a plastic piece. And slide this in to that little piece right there. We want to make sure this piece is down. And put that in. And then we put that up. That locks it in so it doesn't slide out. And now we have the whole new scene. So we also have this stage that has some studs on it. This actually just lifts out from the side and you can take it out. And now you have a whole different stage that is the same size, but it doesn't have any studs. So in case you want to have a different scene. There's also another well-built piece that adds on to the stage. You've got some stairs on each side. In the back, this is what it looks like, and it just slides on to these studs. You just slide in there and lock it in. And now we've extended that stage for our characters. So I slid the backdrop card out so we can see these pieces in the back much closer and from the front. We've got a chest under there that we couldn't see from the other side. The hood is on a stand, and then we can see the front details on here. Some medieval weapons there, that's for sure. And for even more playability, these are the stairs that we actually took off the bottom of the wagon. Take a look at the back. That's how it would go into the wagon. They can actually lean up against here, so we can create kind of a balcony, which is really neat. Move it wherever you want, really. Then we have this drum, and it does spin, and there is a bunch of 1x round stud, gray studs in there, but I'm not really sure what this is. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know. We also have these sticks that you build, which are actually used for putting your minifig. 2 of these, we put your minifigs on. You can also put the dragon on, and then we can have them on the stage, and you can have your own play with whichever minifigs or pieces you want to. It's really cute. Just set up a little scene here so you can see all of the playability. Give it a little bit more realistic. Have your own little play. Ha! I'm here to slay the dragon. I am St. George. Just thought it was cute. So this is LumiBricks, so you know we have lights, but I'm going to start with the battery box. So it is hidden right here in this roof. Very nicely packed in there with the battery box and the port and the power switch is right there on top. Even enough room to store your USB in there if you like. So now that the lights are on, also going to spin this around and show you a special light. So this one here, if you just touch it, it will actually turn on the light, and then touch it again and it will dim it down. So let's take a look at all these lights on here. We have 4 of them. We've got 2 on stage attached to the roof. And then we have a breathing light that is a lantern around to the back here. And then we turn on our dimming light. See the brightness behind the card? And press it again. And it dims away. Pretty cool. Really nice for a stage as well. So let's dim the lights in here and take a look at this set. The light in the middle of the dimming light, it's nice and bright right now. Just tap it. And it dims down. It just kind of fades away. Really nice. Our 2 lights, spotlights on the roof, right onto the stage. And look through the side. And then we have our breathing light, our lantern. Lots of light through the back as well. And then through the other side. It's just all so focused right in the middle of the set. Really pretty. And the build experience. Like I said, this set is so much more than meets the eye. It seems like a smaller set at first glance, but the carriage transforming into a stage is so cool. It was quite an easy build and so much fun with great quality bricks and of course great instructions. This set has all printed pieces and even the horse heads are printed. And speaking of the horses, they use very cool pieces and are really neat builds. You'll need 3 AAA batteries to use the battery box, or you can use your own battery bank and the included USB cable to power the lights. LumiBricks did a great job at hiding the port and the battery box at the top of the carriage. You wouldn't even know that they're there. Everything seems to have its own place or a multi-use, but the extra scene pieces, the drum, and the front stage edition really don't have anywhere to be packed away in the carriage. If you are looking for a fun build that has great accessibility, playability, and is durable, this one definitely meets those criteria. LumiBricks lists this as a 2-in-1 set, but it really is so much more. With the ability to create multi-scenes, I feel like LumiBricks was very thoughtful with the design and presentation of this set. I brought in a couple of different sets for a couple different reasons. On the left, we have a set from Less DIY, the Water Wheel Mill by Peters Kevin. It kind of matches the medieval Middle Ages theme. And then for a size comparison, I brought in the LumiBricks Skate Shop. See, this is really not that small of a set. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.